So homestead work is never done. We showed you when we pulled out the last trees. So now we have one gone. We pulled that one out. Took many tries, if you remember, because Sam had to do it in his truck. So today he has his tractor, and I'm going to get away from that. And he cut this dead apple tree, and oh, wait a second. I had to remove a trellis. And so now he's just going to use his bucket here to pull out the dead stump. I don't even know if you care about this, but it's pretty interesting. I mean, he shopped for a long time for his tractor. It's a Euler Allied Coyote or something, I think it is. And then he added this on a few years later. Oh, I see some metal in there. Can you stand? Hold on, Sam. Okay, so that's it. And then behind it is an old young oak tree. No, take it out. It's got to come out. I don't want it, but it's you can see it's like 4 inches thick on the bottom. But I have been cutting it back every year so it doesn't get really big. Now I don't have to cut it back anymore, so it's done. And he'll dig out the rest of those roots, and then we are on to that behemoth. This actually isn't a large tree. It's another apple tree that is not totally dead. So we're going to leave this tree, this one here, but this dead piece needs to come out. And this other apple tree, I don't know if we should take one out. I think we're definitely going to take something out. Probably that one that's by the dead tree, just because it's too close to what's supposed to be walkway there. We'll probably leave this big one in. No, you know what? I think I'm going to take this big one out and leave this small one. And I'll tell you why. Because if you recall on another video, I think I mentioned something to you about wanting to cut off a tree really low to see how it does. So now's the perfect time to do that. And then this is the one that's the Ailanthus tree. I finally followed the Penn State University recipe for killing them and getting rid of them. You have to put those wounds all around the... I'll keep that. He just told me he pulled out another walnut. I don't need another walnut, but I will pot it up and put it in the collection that we offer for sale. But anyway, so you wound your Ailanthus tree all the way around, and the best time to do that is in late summer when they are taking everything down to the roots. If you do this in the spring, then you get a top die off because everything's flowing up, but the roots don't die, and then they just keep coming back. So you wait until summer when they're storing carbohydrates in the roots for the winter, and then the tree dies, and that worked. So you have to spray it with a nasty chemical. Ugh. But anyway, so, and then here is the pear tree that I showed you that broke. We haven't done a darn thing with these pears. These ones are too hard. So I'm probably just going to end up letting the animals get them, the critters. And who knows, maybe I will put them all in a certain spot and then see if pear trees start growing like they did with the peach trees. But these branches are so weak, they can't even hold. I mean, it's a flimsy branch. So I feel like I need to really rejuvenate this tree. And now that we've got a lot more noise than we had earlier, I'm going to end this video, and I'll get back to you later.